Hello, my beautiful butterflies. How are you guys doing? I have another reading for you. This one is titled Your Future Self Sent This Message to You Now. This is your pick a pile. Okay, so now is the time to pick your pile. We have pile number 1, which is Standstill, pile number 2, which is Wild Woman, and pile number 3, which is the Time Master. Go ahead and pick your pile now. The timestamps will be in the description box. Before we get started, I would like to say a couple things that if you are interested in booking a personal reading with me or buying one of my intention candles, the link in the description box as well as the link in bio will lead you straight to how to do that. I look forward to hearing from you. Hello, pile number 1. This is the pile that chose the card Standstill. Okay. Card number 52. Standstill is an energy of pausing, observing, and non-action. So I feel like there is a message here from your future self that you are needing to be in an energy of pausing and reflecting before taking any kind of action. So now let's see what your future self needs you to know. What does pile 1's future self need them to know? Okay, so we have money waves. The waves of greed are perilous and deep. Avoid the lure of quick gain. Interesting. Heroism. Heroism lies in the willingness to sacrifice for the greater good. Fear nothing. Embrace destiny. And we also have odds and ends. In the game of chance, the odds are ever shifting. Focus on what you can control. Control your play and not the game. Okay, so I feel like your future self really wants you to pause when it comes to trying to make money. Okay, and I feel like, because we have, gambling on here, so maybe taking a pause, taking a break from trying to make money that way. Okay, I also feel like with this heroism here that there's an energy that you put forth that you are trying to be the best version of yourself, not only for yourself, but for other people. And I feel like you need to kind of take a pause from that, because I'm feeling and hearing that you sacrifice so much of yourself for other people that you're not giving yourself the proper time and space to have self-care for yourself. Okay? You can only control yourself. You can't control everything around you. So I feel like the only thing that you can control and what your spirit team, your future self, wants you to know right now is that taking this pause is exactly what you need. Focus on something for yourself. The only thing that you can control at this very particular moment is if you're going to pause or if you're going to continue taking action. Again, another gambling card. Poker face. Mask emotion, master deception, control the table, win the game, stay composed, hide your tells. So we do have a double control here. Okay, and I feel like you're trying to control more things than you actually can. I feel like your future self is, asking of you to take a break from trying to control everything and just live in the moment. Quite literally what pausing and observing and taking non-action is. It's literally just being in the moment and not allowing yourself to get caught up in everything when you get caught all up in everything, you tend to try and control certain things. Let's get one more card. Thank you very much. We have Furry Charm. Their innocent spirits shield you from misfortune. Draw near them. Luck clings to their fur. So I don't know if you have a cat, maybe specifically an orange cat. But I don't know if you have a cat or not, but allow that cat to just bring you good luck. But also, cats transmute energy too. So if you're feeling some deep, heavy feelings, allow that cat to just take all of those worries away. Sit down and allow yourself to actually snuggle with this cat. What does pile number 1's future self need you to know? We have knock, knock, tick, tock. Okay, so I feel like there's almost this energy of you feeling like you don't have all the time in the world, and that you have limited time on this earth, in this space. Okay, but time is just an illusion. And for some of you, you may, when you're picking a pile, you may have also felt drawn to pile 3. So definitely go look at that. I don't have any cards for that pulled out yet because I'm on pile number 1. But the pile number 3, the time master, is all about, that time is an illusion. So some of you may have felt drawn to go watch that reading. And if you did, then this is your confirmation to do so. But time is an illusion, and you don't have a specific point that you have to get things done. Like, I feel like there's almost this energy of like, you're at a certain age where you thought you would have been further on in your life than you actually are. And I'm feeling like that's kind of like a toxic mindset to be in, putting yourself like you have to be at a certain point by this point. You don't have to push yourself further than you need to be. You are in the right place at the right time. We've got they know not what they do. Okay. So I don't know if this is like a you card or if this is something outside of yourself, but the energy of this card, they know not what they do, is kind of distancing yourself from someone that is quite literally standing underneath of a dumpster fire. It's saying do not pull, and they are getting ready to pull it. They are literally about to light themselves on fire because of something that they're not seeing or reading or whatever it is. And I feel like you need to get away from this energy as far as possible. And I feel like this energy might even be the fact of, the quick gain. I feel like you're not seeing what you're doing. And I feel like what you're doing is trying to skip ahead of your path. Like, I feel like you're trying to find shortcuts on your path. And you're not meant to take the shortcuts. You're meant to take the long scenic route. Most people are going to choose the shortcuts because it's easier and it's less scary. But you are meant to take the long route. We have there and back again. And I feel like this card is kind of going with what I was saying of like the long path. You're meant to take the long path. You're meant to take the scenic route. You're not meant to find the shortcuts. And you're meant to go to your destination and come back from your destination and show people that you can achieve everything that you set your mind to, no matter how long it takes. Okay? You came here to help turn off the lights. Okay, quite literally what I was saying. That you are meant to kind of show people that you can live and fulfill your dreams. And it's not always about being the one with the most money or being the most successful. It's about the journey. It's not about the destination. And you came here to help turn off those lights so that people can see their true path. The true path being not taking shortcuts. The passing of time. Okay. And I feel like this is kind of going right along with your standstill card here. Okay, so like they are, you know, on a lazy river, it looks like, but a natural lazy river. And they're just patiently waiting. They're passing the time. They're passing the time of they're pausing and they're observing. And I feel like, you know, for the most part, this card might mean, you know, the waiting place. If we're talking about the places you'll go by Dr. Seuss, like there's a part in that book where it talks about the waiting place, and a lot of people are at the waiting place. They're waiting for the next thing to happen, but you need to be the one to take action for that. But this particular moment is not time for action. You need to build up your strength and your stamina in order to continue on. You cannot continue to, you know, push your limits and just make you more and more tired, and never giving yourself the proper sleep, the proper eating, you know, the proper time to just do something for yourself instead of doing things for other people. Again, going back to that. And right now is a time to focus on you. It's not a time to take action. It's a time to focus on you. And I really hope that this message resonated with you. And if you feel called to any other pile, please definitely do so. And if this is where you leave me, please give me a like, comment, share, and please subscribe to the channel if you have not already. I love you so much. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. This is the pile that chose the Wild Woman, card number 62. And as I was shuffling the cards back in from pile number 1, they kind of exploded in a wild way. So I kept some of those cards out, and I'm not going to pull any others from the deck because it's, you know, a decent amount that came out. So we're just going to go with those, and then I'll shuffle the other ones. It's not something that I normally do. I normally, you know, shuffle the cards and stuff on camera so you guys can see. But before I went, I was going to go put them right back in the pile, but then I started looking at them and I was like, wow, no, this is a message. And pile number 2, this is your message, okay? But if you chose pile number 2, the Wild Woman, this is an energy of authenticity and freedom it's a mirror for you to become who you truly are. Okay. And I feel like your future self is really wanting you to dig deep into the authenticity of it all. Okay. And I feel like there's this energy of, I don't want to say that you're not being authentic, but I feel like there needs to be more authenticity. Okay, so we're gonna, there's a pretty decent amount of cards, so this is what we're doing. The first card is freedom, independence. Freedom stems from independence. Control your finances for security. Don't rely on others. Now, again, what I was saying with the wild woman card, it's all about freedom and authenticity. And I feel like your future self really wants you to dig into that freedom piece. Free yourself from your own mind. Free yourself from the limitations that you put on yourself. We have celebration. A celebration is coming that will act as a catalyst for your personal growth. Utilize this momentum. Okay. And I feel like, there's something that's going to come up where you are out with friends celebrating something, and there's going to be something, I don't know what this is going to be, but there's going to be something that happens where you have the ability to grow from whatever this is. Use this catalyst as growth, or you can continue doing the things that you've been doing and stay stuck in a negative cycle and not change. Whatever this catalyst is, it's meant for you to become the best version of yourself. And are you going to live up to that? Are you going to do the things necessary to get to that point? Or are you just going to continue down the same path that feels normal and familiar? We have universe within. Your thoughts influence your reality. Choose hopeful, positive ones. Clarify your core beliefs. I feel like for you guys, pile 2, you guys are really needing to stay focused on what it is that you are desiring and not so much focused on everything external around you. I feel like a lot of you could, what did I say about freeing yourself from the limitations of your mind? I feel like a lot of you could be putting yourself in a mental prison. The 8 of Swords I'm seeing in my head right now. The 8 of Swords, particularly in my, every little thing you do is magic deck. But you guys are needing to release yourself from that. Change your mindset from bad thoughts, negative thoughts, and change it to positivity. Now, obviously, I'm not saying that you need to have a toxic positivity mindset where nothing bad happens and everything is amazing and there's nothing bad in the world. I'm not saying that at all. Okay? I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is don't get stuck in that energy. Don't get stuck in the woe is me, my life is horrible and shitty and nothing is ever going to change. If that's the way that you think, then the universe is going to reward you with more of that energy instead of what you actually want, because that's where your mindset is at. We have awakened. A sudden realization about your life's purpose will awaken your true potential. Embrace this insight and redefine your path. I feel like this is definitely going with this catalyst energy of there's something that's going to be a catalyst where it just awakens so much in you where there's a strong possibility for you to be able to use that and grow. But again, it is your choice. You have free will. Are you going to take the steps needed to get to what you need to do? Or are you just going to let it fall by the wayside and not? Guiding star, amid uncertainty, look to the guiding principles that have steered you before. They won't fail you now. Old truths bring new clarity. Okay, so I feel like there's this energy where you are about to embark, whatever this is. I'm going back to this catalyst, whatever this catalyst is for you. It's going to be different for everyone. But whatever this catalyst is, it's going to be uncertain, and it's not going to be the familiar path. It's not going to be the path that most people travel, right? And your future self wants you to use this catalyst as that guiding star to lead you to the path that you are meant to be taking. I don't feel like you're fully on your path yet, because you still have a catalyst. There's still a catalyst that needs to happen to make that change, to have the change happen that needs to happen. Ooh, we have two temptations here. We have tempting taste. Indulgence opens a door. Moderation keeps it right. Indulge with care. Enjoy forever. And then we have temptation of light. When drawn powerfully to something that seems bright, carefully determine if it truly benefits you. Choose wisely. So now I'm honestly getting an image of a bug zapper, and that is light, right? You look at it, you turn it on, there's light. Moths and other bugs that are attracted to lights, they gravitate towards it, unknowing that this light is going to literally be the end of them. Okay? And I feel like there's symbolism in that for you and your life. And I feel like a lot of the things that you are seeing as light is something that's not really necessarily the greatest thing for you. But if we're going back to this tempting taste, like, I feel like you kind of need to indulge in the energy of what that light can bring, but you need to be careful. The light, you can overindulge in whatever this light is for you. Again, general, it's going to be different for everyone. If you want a personal read, like if you picked a pile and you would like a personal read on this reading for you, definitely reach out. But I'm going to keep it general, and that way you guys can all resonate with it in its own way. But whatever this tempting taste is for you, whatever you are indulging in, the light, the bug zapper, is overindulgence. And you need to have that balance of, okay, I want to be next to this light. I like the light. I like how pretty the light is. But I kind of know that overindulgence in this light could literally be the end of me. So I'm going to just be near it and watch it. You know, like that kind of energy. We have wake up call. Ambition fuels the search for rarity, yet reality may temper expectations, balancing dreams and practicality. So you don't want to fly too far off the handle. You don't want to be so delulu that reality means nothing to you. You want to find that balance between the two. And I feel like there is a fine line that you are walking of positivity and negativity. And I feel like some of you might be in this energy of, and because I brought it up before, maybe some of you guys are in that Delulu energy where you are in that toxic positivity kind of energy. And I feel like there's this need, this desire to make sure that you have that balance between the two. And go for your dreams and go for the energy that you want to be in, and go be the type of person that you want to be, but make sure that you're grounded in practicality and like just grounded in the energy. Foundation, embrace the stability of your current setting. Home is your anchor. Do not change your environment lightly. And I just was talking about grounding yourself in reality, grounding yourself in that energy, grounding yourself in your stable foundation that you want to have for yourself. You need that stable foundation in order to grow. You can't just, live life jumping from thing to thing to thing, trying to heal things, and not giving yourself enough time and space to do so, to actually feel it all out and heal. We have two-faced, sometimes showing only part of ourselves to the world. Guard vulnerability wisely. So I feel like for some of you, whoever is resonating with this pile, your future self is like, hey, let's be vulnerable here. And what did I say what the wild woman was in the beginning of this? I said it represented authenticity and freedom. Okay. And authenticity comes with vulnerability. You don't have to show and share all of the parts of your life, but you do need to be vulnerable and accountable and free and authentic with your life. I'm feeling like some of you need to actually share what you've been going through with other people. If you are someone who is interested in a group like that, I do actually have a Facebook group that I have created that is called the Celestial Connections Circle. It is linked in the link in my bio under the section that says, I think, connect with me or something like that. But we are there to be a safe space for people. And if you feel called to being in that energy and you are someone who wants to be more vulnerable and wants to share their life, you don't have to share every single detail, but at least starting somewhere of sharing that authenticity and that vulnerability, then that's the group for you. And I look forward to, if you feel called, if you are feeling that urge to get into that group, I look forward to seeing you in there. And let me know if you do end up joining. Let me know that you came to that page, to that group from this video. I would love to know. I would love to connect with people of this energy. We have theft. Beware of losses in your inner circle. Secure your valuables. Enhance your security. I feel like this card here is, I feel like it's a theft of time. I feel like your mindset that you have had is your theft of time. And I feel like you're needing to get that back. Siren song. Beware the alluring tunes that promise more than they deliver. Listen wisely. Okay, so I feel like there is this energy of something is pulling you in. And I feel like it's almost like a toxic mindset. Again, toxic positivity. I feel like that is luring you in to thinking that that's what spirituality is all about. And it's not. It's about digging deep. It's about healing. It's about connecting with yourself. And connecting with other people that are like you. Veiled paths. A hidden path in the secret garden offers a shortcut. Will you choose bravery or safety? Choose the path less traveled. And what did I say? What did I say earlier in this reading? I said that you are needing to take the path less traveled. Take the path less traveled. And there are children outside playing basketball, I think, and one of them just screamed, "Whoa!" and was clapping really, really loudly. So you're getting the nudge from your future self to take that path less traveled. Not very many people take it. A lot of people take the shortcuts because it's easier. They don't have to walk a long time. They don't have to do a whole bunch of work. They can just skate by. They are spiritually bypassing. When you take shortcuts, you are spiritually bypassing. Night's veil. Under the moonlight, hidden desires and fears quietly awaken. Face your inner self. Really tap in. Really tap in and do the work. Do the work necessary to get you to where you need to be, where you want to be. You deserve this for yourself. You deserve all of the best energy. Quantum leap, this is the last card. Venturing into new realms, the risks are high, but so are the potential rewards. Fortune favors the brave. Again, take the path less traveled. There is open and endless possibilities when you take the path less traveled. Don't take the easy route. The easy route is not going to get you where you want to be. It might get you temporary satisfaction, but it's not going to get you exactly where you want to be. You are meant to take the path less traveled. You are meant to be on your highest timeline. There are lots of people, I mean, we're all supposed to be on our highest timeline, but there's a lot of people that won't take that chance to be on their highest timeline. Some will think it's scary. Some will say it's too hard. The path is too long. I don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. But you do. You see the light at the end of the tunnel. I was going to pull some more cards, but this was a lot more cards than I thought. So this is where I am leaving you, pile 2. If you felt called to any other pile, please go watch that. But if this is where you leave me, I hope that you have an amazing day. And please give a like, comment, share. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that. I'm sending you so much love, light, and healing. If you accept it, I love you so much. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. This is the pile that chose the Time Master. Okay, the Time Master is, the time is an illusion. Time is infinite potential. Breaking free from your limiting thinking. Okay, so your future self wants you to know that you have all the time in the world to complete the things that you want to complete. Time is an illusion. What does pile number 3's future self need them to know? We've got Harvester. An unexpected truth will soon be revealed, necessitating a reassessment of trust. Assess relationships. I feel like with this energy here, that this harvester energy is more a mindset. Yes, I feel like it's relationships and it's regarding relationships. I feel like a lot of you probably are dealing with some kind of drama within your family or friends. And I feel like there's a need from your future self to get you to assess the relationships that don't make you feel good. If they make you feel, and I'm hearing dogs barking in the distance, if they make you feel bad in any way, if they make you feel anxious, excluded, provoked, disrespected, worthless, if they're making you feel overwhelmed in any way, shape, or form, any negative energy, if they, and I'm not even saying they like it's a them thing, just the energy about them. If the energy around this person or people or whatever is not a good feeling, if you do not feel uplifted or happy, your future self is wanting you to assess those relationships and figure out if they are actually worth it or not. And I feel like what this harvester energy is, I don't feel like it's necessarily a person trying to harvest your energy. I feel like it's your mind, and the fact that your mind might be stuck on a loop. And I feel like it's time to just walk away from people that don't make you feel good about yourself. Universe within. Your thoughts influence your reality. Choose hopeful, positive ones. Clarify core beliefs. What did I just say? What did I just say? Your mind is a very, very powerful thing. And I feel like we're taking it. I feel like your future self is wanting you to hold yourself accountable for allowing yourself to slip into this mindset and allowing your focus be off of what you need to do and instead on what other people are doing. And I'm not seeing this energy as in like you're keeping tabs on people. You could be, but I don't feel like this energy is keeping tabs on people. I feel like it's almost this energy of like replaying the same things over and over and over and over again in your mind. And I feel like you need to shift that focus. Your future self wants you to shift that focus. Solo journey. Embrace solitude as a gateway to self-discovery and unseen horizons. Walk alone, see anew. Yeah, and I feel like there's a lot of people in your life that you need to assess the relationships. And I'm not saying you got to cut off everybody or anything like that, but I feel like what you definitely need to do is set some healthy boundaries for other people as well as yourself. That there's certain energies that you don't want to be exposed to anymore or be a part of anymore. And then if people don't respect those boundaries, then I think it's time to go. We've got savings. Future security is built on today's savings. Begin saving for the future now. And I don't feel like this is necessarily about money. I feel like there is this energy that you focusing on you and assessing the relationships that are not so great for you is ultimately going to save your future. Top one. Freedom, independence. Freedom stems from independence. Control your finances for security. Don't rely on others. Free yourself from your limiting beliefs. Your limiting beliefs have everything to do with thinking that you're only good enough to think about what you want to do instead of putting the action towards what you want to do. We've got maybe next time. There's this energy here with this maybe next time is I feel like a lot of the people that are around you currently that you might be, you know, consistently thinking about or whatever, like again, whatever these relationships are, however this is going to resonate for you. Again, it's going to resonate differently for everyone. So I'm keeping it as vague as possible so that way you do have the ability to feel if it's for you or not. But I feel like whatever these relationships are that you have to assess, I feel like they are people that travel in your circle through different timelines that you are on and have lived, different past lives. Like I feel like you guys run in a circle. Not that, I mean, that they're your soulmates, basically. Like they're your soul friends, your soul family. You guys are always around each other. And I feel like there's almost this energy of like with this maybe next time is like, I don't think that they learned their lessons, or you, depending on who you are in this situation, whoever's picking up on this, either they did not learn their lessons in this lifetime that they needed to learn for you, or you didn't learn those lessons. Like I feel like I'm hearing screwed the pooch. It's an interesting saying. I'm hearing screwed the pooch. They screwed the pooch. What the heck does that even mean? Like, I mean, I know what it means, but like, that's a very interesting thing. Screwed the pooch. Anyways, I'm hearing they screwed the pooch. Like, I feel like you were put in their life because I feel like they had been asking for a specific person to come into their life. They manifested a specific person to come into their life. And they handled you like shit. Or you handled this person like shit. Again, however this is resonating. And I feel like you screwed the pooch. You dropped the ball. Or they dropped the ball. Whatever. Again, however it's resonating for you. But I'm feeling like this maybe next time is like maybe in the next life. Maybe they'll get it in the next life. Maybe you'll get it in the next life. Until the day breaks and the shadows flee away. This is kind of getting like, I feel like now there's almost this energy, and I don't know if this could be friends or what, but I feel like there's almost this energy of like, it's uncomfortable now, and you kind of have to get comfortable in the uncomfortable. Allow yourself to get comfortable in the uncomfortable. X marks the spot. I feel like you know the path. You know the path that you need to take to get to your highest timeline. You're right there. Like, you are seeing all the signs. You're seeing all the X's. You're seeing the path. The X's are representing the path that you're supposed to be taking, the turns that you're supposed to be taking. I feel like you see them. Sometimes you find the X. You know what the X is. But sometimes you're just not taking it. And I feel like there's, because of this harvester energy, the mindset that you have, the consistent thinking about the different things, the drama, the whatever, again, whatever this is for you. I'm going to take this one. But I feel like when you are in that energy of thinking so much about things that are happening externally, that's what knocks you off your path. That's what stops you from seeing the X's. Even though you still see the X's, it's preventing you from seeing them and like walking towards them. Kneel before no one. Now, I know a lot of you might see this card and think, oh yeah, I'm a prince, I'm a princess, I'm a queen, I'm a king, and you know, I'm king shit on Turd Island. But that's not what this card is. This card is standing up for yourself and not allowing anyone else externally make you feel like shit. Being in an energy that you don't have to answer to anyone. You are just yourself. You're not a follower. You're a leader. And I feel like you are meant to be a leader in this world. Again, I'm not saying that you're supposed to be the leader. What I am saying, though, is that all of us leaders together need to lead together. And I also want to reference a post that I just made. It is on my posts part on YouTube, but it's also on my Instagram and it's also on my Facebook. So if you feel called to go watch, it's not a video, it's just a post. But the post says, if you're not changing it, you're choosing it. And I feel like your energy is, you're wanting to change it, but you haven't had the chance or even the ability or even the desire to change it. So right now you're choosing the energy that you are surrounded by. It takes a curse to break a curse. I am going to get the book for this one because I don't get this one very often. And I am very curious to what this means for you. To break a curse is to behead a hydra. When the very act of breaking one creates another, produces ever more curses to account for its predecessor, alternatives to the acting of breaking must be considered. Much like how cutting off the original head from which all the others grow slays the monster, at the crux of this quandary lies its solution. The cycle keeping the curse alive must be altogether uprooted, opted out of, and unsubscribed from, like putting down something very heavy, like appending something very deep. Forgiveness. This is an act of soul retrieval. So I feel like in regards to you, pile number 3, going back to the mindset, I feel like there are people that curse your name, whether literal curse or just, cursing at your name. But I feel like there's people who are praying for your downfall. Pile number 3. And instead of continuing this toxic cycle, instead of continuing it, now I'm hearing you have the cojones to break that curse, to break that cycle, to stop that cycle. You are not someone who gets back at another person because you're angry at them for what they did to you. That's not you. And if it is you, then it's your future self is wanting you to change this. But you're meant to transmute the energy that people are throwing at you. And I want to say that you are a walking mirror, my friend. You are meant to literally put a mirror up to other people, and anything that anyone has said about you is not about you. It's about them. And I almost feel like they're expecting and wanting you to continue that toxic cycle. But that's not you. You're not going to stoop that low. You've grown so much that you are not going to risk all of your hard work just to get back at someone with revenge. It's time to stop the negative thinking, because your future is awaiting you. I am sending you so much love, light, and healing if you accept it. If this is where you leave me and you have not chosen any other piles, I ask that you give me a like, comment, share, and subscribe if you have not already subscribed. I love you. Bye. Thank you so much for watching my video. I really hope to hear from the comments if it resonated for you and how it resonated for you and which pile you chose. Again, if you want to book a personal reading with me, the link is in the bio, as well as purchasing one of my candles. The link is in the bio. To purchase a reading, to book a reading with me, the link that says inquire about a tarot reading is the link you need to choose. If you are wanting the candle, inquire about an intention candle. This is my beautiful intention candle. Manifest. Very good for manifesting. I am sending you all so much love, light, and healing. If you accept it, I love you. Bye.